quick before I get too far into this. I know this is typically an open mic all the way through, right? So I just want to say thank you to the producers here for letting me run my special set here for you kind people. I was told on Friday that I was doing it to Saturday, so I've not had a lot of time for this. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up before I get into this that I'm doing this in Provo, Utah, because that's where they're fucking sending me. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're like, why Provo? So that's what everybody's asking. I don't know. I would shit talk it, but they're the people that like me. So who am I gonna shit? Also, I have to do it clean. I know you're thinking like, you can't say fuck, can't say the C word, right? Like, no. I apparently can't talk about sex out of wedlock, drinking, or drugs. And when I brought that up, I'm like, why? They're like, it's all Mormons. I'm like, well, is caffeine off the table too? So if you guys are like, this guy seems like he's a real square. Well, first of all, yes. Second of all, I have to be this way, so it's fine. So I'm trying to make sure I have the time when I can't drop all my F and C on material. So. Happy to be here. Originally from Augusta, Georgia. Has anybody driven through there on the way to somewhere better? Anybody? Yeah. 4th largest city in Georgia, ladies. What's up? #1 for murder. You can look it up statistically. #1 for murder in the otherwise pretty murderous state of Georgia. It says it on the signs when you come into Augusta. It's like Augusta, Georgia. You might not leave. I like it. I like living in Seattle now. It's pretty cool. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense to me, though. Seattle's a very liberal, very artsy place, and we don't have much of either of those things in Georgia. We don't. In my neighborhood, we have benches. Perfectly good benches. And on those benches, we have statues of homeless people sleeping on the benches. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows. I've asked. Nobody knows. All I can figure is that is maybe the single most passive-aggressive way. Yeah. For us to keep homeless people off of our benches. We're like, I'd love to let you sleep here, Rusty Joe, but I've clearly chiseled a young man on this one. It's either that or we're trying to frighten the most superstitious homeless people we can find, right? We're out in their tent cities with a megaphone just like, listen, everybody, listen. I am not saying if you fall asleep on a bench in Seattle, you'll turn to stone. I'm just saying. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Things are just different. Like, in the Pacific Northwest, people think I should have a deeper, more redneck Southern accent being from Georgia, which I don't think is fair. It's not fair, right? Not all babies in Georgia are born with one side of our overalls undone, plugging on a banjo. Yeah, we're not all extras from the movie Deliverance, people, all right? Most children in the South eventually lose their Southern accents, guys, it's true. For me, it was like right around the time I learned to read. I'm not being a jerk. You guys just don't know what it's like to be reading a book one day as a young Southern man. Like, all right, if that's how that's spelled, I've been saying it wrong. That's not even close, really. Is that a new letter? What is that one? It's like a J without the bottom. What is that? Are there 23 letters? And if you get too far to the South, people have a weird idea of what Southern accents even are, right? There's really two. There's like inbred Southern, which... You guys gonna be alright over there? I'm crushing with the booth section, I am. They were like, it was a J he was referring to. It was a J. I solved this mystery. A J is a lot like a T. It's like a relaxed T. Yeah. You get J's being tricky. Yeah. Sometimes they mean J, sometimes they mean an H. What is it? Pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. We're at war. It's fine. I don't think any of this is going to make it into the special, but that's good. Thank you. I mean, maybe it will. Man, if I get up on stage and that exact thing happens, I'm going to go, thanks, Tacoma. That was good. Yeah. It's going to be great. Thank you, Tacoma. I'll give a little shout out. I'll do one of these, and you guys will see it. You go, maybe it's Tacoma. It's fine. You'll never see it? That's right. Yeah. You know, fair enough. It does cost $2. It's out of the price range. Yeah. You got to spend money on crack or comedy. You gotta... Yeah. Speak when spoken to. That's making it on the special, though. He's mean. They're mean in Seattle. Yes, we are. That's fine. People have different ideas of what Southern accents should even be up here. There's one which is I call inbred Southern, which is it just sounds like somebody plucking a banjo. It does. And then there's another one which I call plantation owner Southern. And even if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know what it is. It's just like, oh, I'm not like those Southern people you see on the television. I sip mojitos down by the beach and read from leather-bound books. That's a fine accent. Very rare in the South does that accent exist. And I love it because Hollywood wants to make you believe that that is a fancy accent, that only rich, sophisticated Southerners would have that. But that is not how accents work. If that was really as prevalent in the South, you'd still see it at like 7-Elevens, right? You'd walk up to somebody and go, excuse me, sir, I need to borrow $1 to go in here and buy some flaming hot Cheetos. Oh, one moment, I must take this call from my brother in the penitentiary. In the meantime, you can talk to my wife. We met down at the, what you call it, dear, gathering at the Juggalos. Just had a job interview like, good sir, I would love to accept this position at Ladies Foot Locker, but I definitely cannot pass a drug test. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know how the Southern accent got to be what it is, right? Because if you look back in history, the South was just colonized by British people. How did we go from the fanciest accent on earth to whatever it is we have today? How did we go from Duke of Edmonton to Dukes of Hazzard? I want to know. If I know anything about the proud Southern people, I bet we did it intentionally. Yeah, out of spite. Like the moment we won the Revolutionary War, we just had our guns in the air like, boom, 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 we're never talking like them losers again. Come here. Yeah, your name's Cletus now. Come here. Fill all our tea with sugar, Cletus. That'll make them mad. They'll be like, that's not tea. We'll be like, no, it's sweet tea. Get used to it. Write a letter. You tell those redcoats I said, why don't they go back to where we came from? It's the dumbest smart joke you're ever going to hear. Or the smartest dumb joke. Either way, it's only ever for about 13% of the audience. Putting it in. Is that you again? No, it's a different one. All right, let's go. Ask her what happened. You guys are fine. About 13% sure of it. My favorite thing about a deep Southern accent is you have a deep enough, Southern enough accent, people won't be sure if you're just stating the obvious or giving them cryptic, old-timey Southern advice. You know what I'm talking about, man? If you let your dog roll in the mud, she's gonna get dirty. You have no idea what I meant, right? Nobody ever does. My dad stopped me one time. I was 16 years old. I was on my way out to the bus. He looks me dead in the face and goes, "Hey, buddy, you just remember today, while you're taking your tests, doing your quizzes, wearing a cape, don't make you a superhero." I mean, sure, yeah. What are you trying to teach me? I like accents in general. I think a lot about it. I was reading online, and they say that babies develop the accents they're going to have most of their young adult lives, primarily during the first 6 months they're on Earth. And I love that, because you know somebody out there has faked a sweet, exotic accent for half a year in order to give their kid an awesome accent. Somebody's done that. I can't be the first person to think of that. I couldn't do it for 2 reasons. One, no kid. I don't think anybody's going to let me take one long enough to try this out. I feel like I'll get caught by then. And if it's like, I'm just trying to give them a cool sounding voice, I don't think they're going to be cool with that. I think that's what they'll say at the deposition. 2, horrible at any non-Southern accent. I don't want to mess my kid up. I don't want my kid to come up to me at the age of 10, right? Working up the nerve to ask his old man that question that's always been on his mind, you know? He comes tugging at my shirt sleeve. Father! Father, why do I talk like this? And nobody else in the world talk like this but me, Father. What do you say in a moment like that, right? I say you be honest with the boy. You look him in the eyes and say something sweet like, I'm sorry, Daddy was going for Italian. I didn't really know anybody from Italy, though, so I kind of just went with Mario. Anyway, now you know why Mom left. So, it's really 2 questions answered if you're keeping track. Some people get sad about that, and I like to remind them that I made up that kid. And if you're sad about that, you must have a pretty awesome life. South made me fat. Everything's fried there. We fry our water. It's pretty cool. A lot of people have talked on the show about losing weight. I've lost over 85 pounds in the last 2 years. Feeling pretty good about it. Thank you. Like a crowd full of my mom out there, a smattering of approval. They're like, yeah, but you could have just not got fat in the first place. Well, look at you, time traveler. Go back and tell me to stop eating so much fast food. Thank you. And I appreciate that my hall monitors are out in full force. Keep them honest. I don't like making fun of the crack use any more than you like hearing it. You know? I do. I have stretch marks. Any other men out there have stretch marks proud enough to admit it? Thank you. Where are your stretch marks at? I do. On the belly. Good. One time I asked a guy, he pointed at his bicep. I was like, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean at all. Don't be like, yeah, my muscles just burst out of my arms. I'm too busy carrying your girlfriend away from me. It's ridiculous. Just stretch marks, we shouldn't be ashamed of them. They're just scars, right? They're just scars, but they're just the least cool scar we could possibly have. It's not like I was like, yeah, these are bullet wounds from where I dived in front of a toddler who was being attacked by a terrorist or whatever. No, I just could be like, yeah, I got these scars when Mountain Dew Code Red came out. This is when they made it into a smoothie at 7-Eleven. Bad week for my people. It's just bad. It's embarrassing to be a full-grown man with stretch marks and no baby to show for it, man. Because if you're a lady and you have stretch marks, maybe you brought life into this world. That's beautiful. That's a miracle. I'm a man with stretch marks. All that means is that I ate quicker than my skin could keep up with. The only thing miraculous about that is that I hopefully won't die alone. That's all we have. That's all we have there. So I'm glad I moved. I moved up to Seattle, which is great. It's funny that all my friends that have lived there all their lives warn me that all the otherwise artsy neighborhoods I can afford to live in are quote-unquote the ghetto. It's the mayor calling. He doesn't like this bit. He's like, hello, is Billy Anderson there? It does sound like an old-timey phone from like a newspaper. Like, hello, I got the big scoop. Who's not funny? No. We're answering a different thing now. You me? I don't want to get her. I want her legitimate critique as a comedy critic for the New York Times. No. This is why I came here, is to get feedback on my set. What do you think I should work on?
That's what you should.
Well, that was not a proper answer to my question. Be me.
Funny.
She doesn't like me.
I like you. I do like you. Funny.
I mean, if you would stop loudly critiquing my comedy, it'd be a lot easier. Is that how you do when you make love with people too? Like, fucking fuck me better, Jesus! Use your muscles. I'm trying. If you would stop critiquing me, I'm losing all the blood flow in my comedy muscles. You're critiquing it. Don't pull out a magnifying glass. Who brings props into the bedroom? A magnifying glass? Jesus. I'm literally crushing it with everyone but you. Everyone but you. Even Statler and Waldorf had a friend that agreed with it. No, don't make this about you making me funny. I was funny the whole time. Mormons in Utah are flying me to Utah. I am so funny. If you're not coming up here to leave money, I don't want to hear it.
I got money. Hey, I got props for you. You're good.
What are you doing? Not part of the show.
You should pay her.
I should pay her for what? I'm tired of paying her attention, man. That's where I'm at. What's that funny? I've been doing well the entire night. Woo! I could get it if I got up here and was just doing sad boy comedy or something. Jesus. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it too. I get why you keep them around. You don't have to explain it to me. We all have friends like that. They're the ones with the car. I understand. All of us had our license taken away, so we gotta stick around with these sticks in the mud. No, it's whatever, but we're gonna have fun tonight no matter what. Anyway, back to humorous anecdotes about my southern upbringing. It's all going on the special, don't worry. No way Mormons do that to me. They would just quietly disagree. They'd be like, I bet he drinks caffeine. I bet he sleeps with some of his clothes off. I used to be much more of a drinker. You guys will relate. I used to be much more of a drinker. I had to give it up. I was a blackout drinker. Anybody else out there deal with that? It's not a high point in your life where you look at your watch and you're like, it's only 9:45. Boom, you wake up the next morning. All of a sudden, you're a detective. in a murder mystery novel that you're also like kind of the main suspect in. You guys ever wake up after a night of drinking, investigate your body for bruises like you're a cop on CSI? You're like, my God, based on the bruises here, there was clearly signs of a struggle. Based on the swelling, perhaps some sexual activity. I used to get blackout drunk and do fun things. And the final time that I got blackout drunk, I just went grocery shopping. Which I don't think is a high point in my life. That's like the final step in your life before you have to take 12 more steps. Grocery shopping. I don't know if you guys have ever woken up after a night of drinking and all you can find to eat in your house is food you clearly bought drunk off your ass the night before. But it's not a high point when you wake up and all you can find to eat in your house is 10 cans of creamed corn. Why did I buy that much cream corn? How did I even get it home? I didn't drive it home drunk. I'm not my own mom. Come on. I wish I could pay Safeway for the security cam footage of that, right? Because if I know me, I know I was probably just running up and down the aisles, knocking stuff off the shelves, yelling at the top of my lungs, Billy loves corn, but he hates to chew. I think drunk people like... Thank you. There's a slight echo in the room, but I appreciate it.
Sorry.
It's my t-shirt after the show. I think drunk people like cream corn, so you get sick, throw it up. Still cream corn. You're not sure? I'm not sure why I keep interacting with you either. Guys. I was really pointing at those two. They're the fun ones. Are you with her? Are you with her? Good. You've never seen them before? That explains why I don't know. They're disappointed in you at a level that implies that they know you. Like they're like, fucking Nancy does this every time we go somewhere. Fucking Nancy. Never good enough for Nancy. That's what we call it. Never good enough Nancy. Good enough for fucking 87% of the room, but Nancy and her friend make up the sad 13%. Good enough for me. For a clubhouse full of Mormons, but be careful. So now I'm up in Seattle. I had something happen to me in Seattle, and that was when I knew I had to come back because I had a brownout drunk experience. And if you guys aren't aware, brownout drinking is exactly the same as blackout drinking, except you have vague, fuzzy memories of the worst parts of the night. So the next morning you wake up and you're not just a detective, you graduated to psychic detective. You walk past the wrong restaurant with your friends, you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody moved. I don't know how I know this, but I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed in that Waffle House. You guys don't have Waffle Houses here, right? Not nearby. Waffle House is basically a cruddy Denny's made out of bathroom tile, if you guys must know. It's mostly exclusively in the South, and they exist. They're a 24-hour restaurant in the city where those don't exist. So it's mostly for drunk people to go wait it out. So that's why they don't put carpet anywhere in that place. All tile. One time I was back in the South, and I was going to go to a Waffle House, didn't have anything else to do, and it was late at night, and I had my backpack on because I crushed pussy, and I was walking up I don't think I'm going to be allowed to say that in the special. They're going to be like, why is he killing kittens? What did a kitten ever do to him? Why would he do that? I don't like this guy. He seemed nice, but he's mean deep down. Now, I walked up to the Waffle House, and there was a cop stationed out front of the Waffle House, because that's the kind of quality establishment this is. And the cop looks at me with full seriousness in his voice and goes, hey, buddy, I'm sorry. Ever since the Boston bombings, we don't allow people to bring their backpacks into the Waffle House. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what kind of an unambitious terrorist What do you take me for? You think I'm trying to blow up a Waffle House in rural Georgia at 2 in the morning, right? Even if I had a bomb and even if it went off, there's too drunk to know the difference. The 2 drunk people are going to walk around going, this is the roomiest Waffle House I have ever been in. Anyway, it's okay. I noticed her notice them. Now it all makes sense. Don't nag me, alright? Be nice. Win me over with compliments. Don't nag me. It was, I know, I'm looking at her. You can see my what? No, that's my diversionary D, alright?